You are the image I wish to be.
Hello, and welcome to Astrology. We are doing a special today on a really fabulous celebrity that I personally love, and that is Selena. And so Selena had a Venus in Pisces. And so we'll be focusing on Venus in Pisces, how it acts out and plays out in a chart, what it has to do with Selena Quintanilla in particular, and how to connect those different elements of Pisces and Venus in Pisces, and specifically Selena's chart, to the kind of music she made. And we'll take a look at that. And so the first thing that we should know about Venus and Pisces is that they're super dreamy and super romantic. I always call these kind of placements, especially Venus and Pisces, Venus in the 12th house, Venus with any kind of Neptune kind of opposition or trine, sextile, very dreamy placements. And so what I mean by that is that these Venus people, they really believe in the Disney romance, the fairy tale romance. They want to fall in love and go on a magic carpet ride and just live a really happy life forever and never have to deal with the realities of a relationship, you know, like who's gonna wash the dishes or have you done the laundry. That does not exist in Venus and Pisces world. The only thing that exists is the romance, the connection, the staring into each other's eyes, the listening to the same song in the same place even though we're very far away from each other. It's those transcendent connections, that spiritual connection that really speaks to Venus and Pisces. And so definitely Selena was a very good embodiment of that, and it's what propelled her to fame. The Venus and Pisces in her chart is a very elevated place for her. And so one of the first songs that I want to focus on for Venus and Pisces and for Selena is, of course, Dreaming of You. It's the most perfect encapsulation of a Venus and Pisces. Whenever I think about that song, I think Venus and Pisces. And so it's all about sitting in your room, dreaming of your loved one, wishing they were here, and feeling like they're almost here even though they're not. And so a lot of her music, her muse, and her inspiration was this kind of spiritual, transcendent, dreamlike level of connecting with someone. Selena had a Venus opposite Pluto. So Pluto in Virgo was opposite her Venus in Pisces. Some of her songs are definitely about feeling the Plutonian influence of Venus, which is definitely the kind of awareness that a lot of romance doesn't work out, that looking at the painful side of romance, the painful side of rejection, kind of even being in love with that rejection. And so one of their most famous songs is actually about this sadness around loss, or the sadness around disappointment, or the sadness around not finding that ultimate connection that you're waiting for. And that, of course, is Como la Flor. Como la Flor is actually a song about keeping this flower, and like the whole song is centered around this wilting flower, and the whole lyrics are about how, you know, the flower wilts just like our love wilts, because our love is done because you gave me this flower and now you're gone, and so the flower wilts just like our love wilts. One of the other gifts that Selena was given was she had a Venus sextile Mars. And so what that means is that Mars and Venus are in a reciprocal relationship to each other, or a positive relationship to each other. And so even though her Venus is romantic and dreamy, she can still connect it to, you know, just the more physical side of attraction, and maybe a little bit of hinting towards the more material side of connecting with someone, if you get my drift. And so beady beady bum bum. And she is charismatic with her romanticism. She's able to bring it down here and really give us very like physical kind of attraction and sensation of what it's like to like see someone and be really connected with them and really excited about them. So the last placement we'd like to talk about is Venus sextile Saturn, which again is actually kind of more of a throwback to that Pluto placement that she has, where she feels really constricted by her choice of love, or she feels like, or her love feels like it shouldn't be, or her love is, you know, not supposed to be. And so we have a few songs like that. So we definitely have No Me Queda Más. No me queda más. Which is about, you know, she loves someone, and even though, you know, they don't love her back or they don't care for her, she still is very connected to them, and there's nothing left for her except to really delve into that love. Lo que dices que nunca pasó es el más dulce recuerdo. And there's nothing left except to accept that love is lost, that she chooses people who are not available, and that is okay. She's still gonna love them anyways. And so that's a little bit about Venus and Pisces and how you can start looking at different placements in people's charts and interpreting their life and their unfoldment by looking at these placements. So that ends our celebrity kind of video post for this week, but we'll be doing one every week on a Venus sign with a celebrity that we love. Con mucho, mucho, mucho amor.